Okay, once more with feeling, team. So, if you guys follow me on Twitter at all, you know I've got a bit of an issue going on here. Did a bulk recording in this game. I'm playing so much Fallout New Vegas. I'm feeling so good. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get ahead. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time playing this game. And then when I get to editing it, I go back, I edit it all out like I'm supposed to. It's just not right, and it takes me a second for my brain to catch up and figure out what it is. It's the fact that through trying to split audio channels at one point, so that way I had game audio and non-game audio. God damn it, I left a load screen in. Through having game audio and commentary audio to it, because I want to like cut out some dead spots in the commentary, or like move commentary that's attached to a load screen or like in the middle of a thing or something. Basically, I want to make it so that the commentary is one fluid thing that goes through it, and it doesn't like, you don't get like part of a story in one episode and then the next episode it's like, oh, by the way, you don't have it, or you have to wait until the next episode to find out the end of the story that's not that interesting to you anyway. So I'm trying to do that, and somewhere along the line OBS gets it in its head, hey, that means just don't record the game or the commentary audio. So I have a bulk session, like 2 hours of recording, that has no commentary. So now for the next 8 to 10 episodes, I'm going to be doing this, where I edit out the whole episode, and then I go back and I record like commentary for it, because I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the music in Fallout New Vegas pretty freaking copyrighted, because it's kind of awesome and kind of old and stuff. Like right here in this freaking section of the strip where they just constantly play like, oh hey, we're just gonna play nothing but Elvis, nothing but freaking old blues and stuff. It's like, I understand, it's awesome music, but I can't put it on YouTube because then they're gonna hit me with some demonetization like hard. Oh man, sorry, I just had to vent, get that off my chest. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good episode. I've recorded this once already. First time I did it, forgot to change the Audacity settings when I was recording. So you know what? It recorded the game audio a second time. It really doesn't want me to have commentary for this episode for some reason. It's working me up into a frenzy right now because I'm just like, I just want to get this episode done so I can upload it tonight when I go to bed. Like, stop making this complicated, world. Oh man, having a good time though. Having a good time. Anybody that follows me on Twitter knows that yesterday I had a Parkinson walk, like a charity walk at Binder Park Zoo. Cool zoo, kind of old. Doesn't have. I think they doubled down on the. We're gonna have a lot of animals versus we're gonna have really nice facilities for certain things.
This is the Thorn.
So like.
Here's where the strong
they have a ton of animals. They have like an Africa section, and they have black bears and snow leopards and stuff. It's really cool. But do they have snow leopards? Maybe they don't have snow leopards anymore.
Be one of the contenders.
No, I think they got rid of those. Anyway, not important. Basically, so I went there with the family, the extended family. We all walked because my grandfather had Parkinson's when he was alive. God rest his soul. And it's the first year they'd done it at Binder Park Zoo. It wasn't super well marked, but you know, we managed to get through, and we saw some cool stuff. The black bears were doing their like dominance thing where they would get up on their hind legs and like push at each other and stuff. Like, no, I'm the bigger bear. No, I'm the bigger bear. And I'm just like, you guys are ridiculous. You live in a pen, being hand-fed basically by humans all the time. And your thing is, oh, I gotta figure out if I'm the top bear. Just relax and have a good time. You don't have to be doing this. You can both be top bear in the pen. Because I know that if you ever went out into the wild, you would have a bad day. They have some lions there, which are pretty cool. They weren't real active because it was kind of cold, so they were just like laying on the ground in the sun. Neither were the cheetahs. They were also just kind of basking and lounging in the sun, but at least you could see them, which is cool because they had picked spots that were close. They had an adorable little groundhog.
You've got yourself a deal.
Like, this dude is like roly-poly-oly, like no joke. He was probably he was definitely probably wider than he was tall. Like, he might have been twice as wide as he was tall. And they had like a Tonka truck in his pen for some reason. I don't know. But like, there was like one walking on the ground, and this one walks up, hops in the Tonka truck, which is apparently where they put their food at. And oh my god, it was just the most adorable thing ever, because just this little like circle of fluff and fat just chowing down on whatever the heck he was eating in the back end of like a bright red, yellow, and blue Tonka truck. Just like, this is the best day of my life, guys. I'm in a pickup truck. I got this cool, tasty seed thing. I don't know what it is. Just nomming away at it. And then everybody comes up and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna take pictures. We're gonna take pictures." And he hunkers down, like getting food out of there. It doesn't come up for a while, so it's kind of like, "No, don't take my picture. I understand. I'm cute and adorable, but you ain't gotta try and take my picture all the time."
The Thorn is my master.
Did a charity walk. On the way home, stopped at Chili's, ate Boss Burger. Got Boss Burger for my brother, so that way he can frickin' like explain to his friend why it's such an awesome sandwich.
Death is our assured fate.
And then I came home and comatose and took like a 2.5 hour nap, probably, because that was a lot of food. A lot of food. Also, pro tip: anybody that's doing this YouTube thing, always triple, always double, triple, quadruple check that your audio is recording properly. Like, run a short test clip. Don't record a 2-hour block of video and then go, "Oh shit, by the way, I don't have any commentary. I don't have any game audio in it. This sucks." Literally, this is like one of the worst things. It will have the best commentary track to it if it ever frickin' cooperates with me, but
bold, as it pleases the
yeah,
Thorn
right now,
and me.
This is
but it does take
the
more
toughest
than that
thing I've had to do for YouTube, and I use GIMP to make all of my thumbnails and like channel art and stuff. Yeah, 100%. So much easier. This tough.
And so do I.
Probably because I don't do an extensive amount of talking normally.
Think you have
like,
what it takes?
I'm the quiet guy that just gets all his work done, and you go from there. So this right here, where it's like, just sit down and talk for 15 minutes, I'm like, dude, you might as well just put a gun to my head. Told me to like jump off a building. That would have been easier. That would have been so much easier.
I might gift you with greater tasks in the future.
Also, pro tip number 2.
You'll find egg-carrying mantises
wake up
in the
immediately
wasteland.
and start
but a wise
recording.
Hunter would search the mantis'
You will yawn
breeding ground
in the
at the
microphone.
nearby ruins
It
of
will
Vault
come out
22.
poorly.
You've got yourself
Or
a
you will
deal.
have to pee. So you'll
long,
have to stop
stranger.
and take time editing then to get rid of your going to the bathroom. It sucks. Thankfully, I am getting more awake now, more alert. So this is, so it will get slightly less yawny, less time consuming to edit this. I say as my voice fucking goes full retard as I'm yawning into the microphone like an idiot. Like, God, some days I'm just like, I'm always tired. Like last night, it's like, I know I stayed up a little late. I got distracted doing some Payday 2. But I should not be this tired, because like, yeah, I stayed up late, but then I didn't get up until 8 o'clock this morning. So it's like, it's kind of a wash. It's like, I stayed up a little later, I slept in for an hour. Where is all the tired coming from?
I must have heard rumors.
I know where all the tired is coming from.
Fuck you, you got nothing on me.
It's coming from my job. So I work construction. Famous saying for us is, gotta make hay when sun shines, which is great. It usually equates to, hey, gotta get up at like 6 o'clock so that way you can get to the job by the time the sun comes up. Nowadays at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's just like, ugh. So me being a smart person doesn't go to bed any earlier, just goes to bed at like midnight still. So it's like every day I get 6 hours of sleep basically. And then I do construction, and then I come home, and then I do this.
Didn't come here to sell that
I record, and I edit, and I upload, and I record, and edit, upload, and
all
a vicious cycle. So that way I can entertain you,
are exclusive.
the people. Oh, no regrets. No
Just
regrets.
need to make
Not
the
even one
situation
letter.
clear is all. How can I help you?
Because someday, this is gonna be big.
3 flavors to
I'm not
choose
gonna
from.
have to go to that
Sweetie,
job anymore.
Mod, and Jimmy.
This is gonna pay me
Sweetie's
to do
a house
it.
favorite
And
for
on that
reasons
day,
should be
when
obvious.
I'm being paid
Mod
to
is
do
what
the
you might
thing
call
that
the
I
discount
absolutely
rack.
love to do, which
She's
is
what a
just to
customer
play
wears if
video
he doesn't have the
games.
caps to afford Sweetie.
It's gonna be a
Or
great
just
day in
likes
my
them
life.
old.
And
Jimmy's more
or
of a
I'm gonna hit it big in the
specialist.
stock
I
market.
only hear
I'm not
good
gonna have to
things.
go to work, so I'm just gonna be able to do this as a side hobby with nothing else on my docket for the day. I'm just kidding. I'll probably have something else I'll need to do. Like I will go and do something else. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll start going to the gym on that day. Yeah, or something. But I will do something to keep my mind active, so that way I don't like atrophy like a retiree where it's like, oh well, I have nothing to wake up for anymore now. Okay, time to die. Bleh. Real problem, guys. Real problem. Once you stop having something to wake up for, like, downhill from there. Always downhill from there. Gotta check every room in this stupid building right now, so that way I can find the book that I'm looking for. Guess what? I'm gonna find the book on the first floor. Not up here on the second floor. All I find up here is the hookers, the whores, the prostitutes, the ladies of the night, the temptresses, I cannot believe this building is so shitty. I can't believe it's so shitty. It's actually pretty averagey for a building in Fallout. But anyway, back to the previous topic of I will someday be able to just do this as a hobby and not actually have to go to another job. Someday. You know, if I'd have...
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You and me, we don't need to talk unless there's trouble.
Which, that will be a great day in
I
Tyler's
look after
life.
the only reasons anyone would
And
want to spend
hopefully
any
it will
time
be a great
here.
day in your
I'm
life,
him.
because it means I will be
All
able to
Marco
put out
does is collect
so much
rent
more.
and take a small
Then,
cut of my action.
if,
He sure as hell doesn't
dear God,
clean
if
the
these
rooms.
series are still going on, Fallout New Vegas and
Most of
Skyrim,
my body is
Skyrim very
scarred
well
all
might
over,
be,
like a
because
ghoul.
I can find
Nobody
endless
around
amounts of
would wanna
shit to
screw
distract
that.
myself there. Plus,
No, I just
if I
run
ever
things.
decide to do the silly thing and be like, I'm gonna do the
We don't
Dragon
talk
Quest.
about that. Next
Holy crap!
topic.
There's a boss fight with Alduin. And we'll talk about that in a later time. We'll talk about that at a later time. But yeah, if that day ever comes, I'll probably still be recording these two things here. Well, maybe not this one, because this one does actually have a finite amount of stuff. This doesn't have the proprietary Bethesda technology of quests just generate to send you to the same places again and again and again and do the same roughly-ish things with slight variations each time in it. But yeah, I will
gone missing from the camp lately.
probably series
Haven't
like
seen any
this where
signs
it's
of
2 days a
violence
week.
or
We'll
heard
probably
about
go
any
to
feuds.
every
They
other
just
day. Kind of
up and
like
left.
stuff that I
I remember
record
hearing some
super
of the
duper
missing folks were
duper
doing business with Dermot
far in
and St.
advance.
James. A couple of
Like
scavengers from
Titanfall
West
2,
Side.
Payday 2, stuff like that. Those are my fun games.
Have you found out
Those
what
are the
happened to
games
those
where it's
missing
just like,
refugees?
I can just sit down and do those for hours and hours and hours.
Let's
And then I
see.
get stuff like this where it's like,
There.
I gotta play this in like a 2 or 3 hour chunk
This belonged to
because
the little girl, so that's a direct
they're older
connection
games,
to the missing
but these
people.
are the games
And
that
this ledger, I know
5
these names.
however many years ago,
Defiant Cook
like
are
when they
major
first
players
came
with the
out,
Fiends.
like I played the shit out
Dermot
of
and
this.
St. James must be working
Like
with
my
them.
Steam library, it's
Thank you
like
for
I
your
have
help.
20
I'll
hours
make sure
or
those
25
sick
hours or
bastards
whatever
get
it
what's
is in
coming to
Fallout
them.
and
Here,
Skyrim.
You've earned this.
I'm here to tell you, I have played so much of Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, like, because I bought them the first round.
I've
I
heard
bought
through the
on
locals
the
that
Xbox
Nephi has
360.
passed on.
I probably
truly hope his soul
have
finds peace.
hundreds, if not thousands
I
of
give what
hours
aid and
logged
comfort
in
I
each
can.
of those games.
I have
I
medical
think I
knowledge
probably
thanks to my
went
time
through
with the
4
followers.
Xbox 360s.
I
And
only
none of
do
them
what I
had the
can
red
to
ring.
help. Poor
They
lost
just,
souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas
They
and
would just
find
stop.
their fortunes on its
Yeah,
shining
they would just
strip.
kind of like
But the journey
shit
is
out on
often
me.
long, and the price to
And
enter the
then-
city is steep.
Yeah.
Those
So
who could
no,
not
just
pay
like,
ended
oh,
up
spontaneously they just stopped working
hoping
like
to
2
earn
days
the
after you
caps
buy
they
it.
need.
No, like straight
Some
up, I
find honest
played
labor,
so much.
But more fritter away
that
what
I think
little
I
they've
killed them.
saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor.
It was an interesting
Still,
time. Yeah.
I minister to
but
them as I can.
so much
Farewell,
playtime in these
friend.
games. So like recording them is just like